our travels about the floor at C2E2 2011, we occasionally run into something we thought you should know about. This is one of those things.
My name is Joe Wos. I'm Executive Director of the Toonseum, Pittsburgh's Museum of Cartoon Art. The Toonseum is a museum dedicated to the comic and cartoon arts. We exhibit everything from animation art, comic book art, comic strips, editorial cartoons, video game art, any of the original art associated with the art form of cartoons. The Toonseum started about 3 years ago in 2007, actually as part of the Children's Museum of Pittsburgh. We found that to be very limiting for a lot of reasons. Art wasn't quite our audience. So in 2010, we moved to downtown Pittsburgh's Cultural District and opened up our own building. You know, the response we got when we started was just phenomenal. The communities, the foundations, the press really embraced having this cartoon museum in Pittsburgh. So it was really great. I think we expected a lot more kids to come just because you're always fighting that stereotype of cartoons for kids. What was amazing to us is how many adults had already gotten it. That cartoons aren't just for kids, cartoons aren't just for adults, they're for everyone. So we do that, something for everyone. I actually started working as a cartoonist when I was about 14 years old as a performance artist. I would illustrate stories as I tell them. So I traveled around the country performing, and I had a great honor of being the first resident cartoonist of the Charles M. Schulz Museum in Santa Rosa, California. After going to that museum and then visiting the San Francisco Museum of Cartoon Art, I immediately knew this was the next museum movement, and came back to Pittsburgh and just started this museum. We have a wide showcase of art that we like to show. We change exhibitions every 2 to 3 months, and so it's constantly evolving, constantly changing. And there's some exhibits that are more geared for families, some that are definitely geared towards adults. Our philosophy is to show the process. So we're very much obsessed with the idea of production art. So we don't show a lot of fan sketches that someone might get at a convention or something like that. It's for art that was created for production. We have 2 pieces that are absolutely a part of our permanent collection that we display year-round, no matter what. They don't come down. One is we have an original Gertie the Dinosaur production sketch by Winsor McCay from 1914. It's a beautiful piece. It's a signature piece of the museum. The other is a really neat thing. It's a desk from Walt Disney's Hyperion Studios in California. It was owned by an animator named Paul Satterfeld, and we don't put it behind glass. This desk is 70 years old, and people can come to the Toonseum, sit down at the desk, and really see what it was like to be an animator working for Disney. And if they really want to feel that experience, I stand there and I criticize their work. Yeah, we have a great gift shop at the Toonseum. It's run by Copacetic Comics, which is sort of an iconic comic book store in Pittsburgh. But it's a great selection of graphic novels, history of comics, animation, toys, just really cool stuff. And it's in downtown Pittsburgh. We bring people in who just come in for a gift shop, and we have other people come for the museum, and some people who come in for one and enjoy the other. If you want to know more about the Toonseum, visit toonseum.org. It's TOONSEUM.org, and you can follow us, of course, on both Facebook and Twitter.
Thanks, Joe. Just thought you should know.